My sister filed false CPS reports to steal my daughter, so I made sure CPS took hers instead. Sarah always had to be the perfect mother. When I posted Lily's first steps, she uploaded a video of her twins walking at 9 months. I shared Lily's artwork, and suddenly her kids were enrolled in advanced art classes. At family gatherings, she'd loudly discuss her organic meal prep while eyeing my store-bought snack. But when Lily got accepted into the district gifted program at age 5, Sarah's smile disappeared completely. 3 days later, CPS knocked on my door. Someone reported that I was forcing my daughter to study excessively, causing emotional distress. The investigator found Lily happily playing with blocks and closed the case immediately. 2 weeks later, another report claimed I was neglecting Lily's medical needs. They investigated and found all her vaccinations, current and regular pediatric visits documented. Sarah coincidentally called that evening, asking how I was holding up with everything. The third report accused me of leaving Lily with inappropriate babysitters. The investigator interviewed my retired neighbor, Mrs. Chen, who'd been watching Lily for 2 years. Sarah had actually recommended Mrs. Chen originally, calling her absolutely wonderful with children. By the fourth report, claiming I was emotionally abusing Lily through excessive expectations, my daycare started questioning me. Other parents whispered during pickup. Lily began asking why people kept coming to ask her questions about mommy. The fifth report was the worst. Someone claimed I was physically abusing Lily because she had bruises on her leg. Those bruises were from her gymnastics class, which Sarah knew because she'd driven us there twice. This time, they photographed everything and interviewed Lily extensively. I was suspended from my nursing job pending investigation. Lily cried every night, terrified they'd take her away from me. During the investigation, Sarah volunteered to watch Lily to help during this difficult time. When the caseworker mentioned temporary placement, I saw Sarah's eyes light up. That's when I realized she wasn't trying to hurt me anymore. She was systematically building a case to take my daughter. I started paying attention to her own parenting during family visits. Her twins, barely 4, were constantly hungry, but she'd refuse snack because dinner was in 2 hours. She'd lock them in their room for quiet time. That lasted 3 hours every afternoon. When they cried, she'd increase the time as punishment. I noticed her twins hoarding food at family dinners, stuffing rolls in their pockets when she wasn't looking. My breakthrough came when her ex-husband called me, desperate. He'd been fighting for custody, but Sarah had convinced everyone he was unstable. He told me about finding the twins alone in the house multiple times when he'd done surprise visits. He'd documented everything but felt helpless because Sarah appeared so perfect publicly. I asked him to send me his evidence. Photos showed the twins in the same clothes for days, empty refrigerator, and locks on the outside of their bedroom doors. I realized I needed to stop defending myself and start working on Sarah. I began visiting more often, always bringing my phone. During one visit, I recorded her screaming at the twins for spilling juice, calling them worthless and mistakes. She locked them in their room without dinner. I befriended their daycare teacher at a school event. The teacher mentioned concerns about the twins' behavior, hoarding snacks, flinching when adults raised their voices, and asking if they could stay at school longer. She'd been documenting incidents but needed more evidence. When Sarah announced she was taking the twins on a weekend trip, I knew this was my chance. I called her ex-husband and suggested he do a welfare check. We coordinated with the daycare teacher, who agreed to make the report as a mandated reporter. The investigation found the twins alone in a hotel room while Sarah was at the spa. They'd been there for 6 hours with no food and a broken air conditioner. Hotel security footage showed Sarah leaving them multiple times over 2 days. CPS discovered a pattern of neglect spanning months. The twins were removed immediately and placed with their father. She lost custody within weeks. The twins started thriving with their father, gaining weight and smiling again.